6. Karma and the Sacred Art of Sensuality. It's a Saturday afternoon. My brother and I, teenagers then, are hanging out on the couch watching a Tamil movie with our parents. Time drifts by. On the screen, the story shifts, the male lead pursuing the female lead, and in an instant, the air in the room shifts with it. From the corner of my eye, I catch my brother fidgeting. I feel the heat rise along the back of my neck, my skin crawling, as I silently beg for the scene to end. It was a classic South Asian household movie moment. Desire on the screen, dread in the room. You either lunged for the TV control, frantically trying to fast forward before your parents noticed, or you stared into the ether, frozen, patiently counting down the seconds until it passed. There was no feeling more uncomfortable than that. It's a Friday night, and as a child growing up, every Friday we are at the temple. Today is a particularly important day, so we're having a puja done by the priest. Nakshatram, the priest asked my mum. She tells the priest each of our nakshatras, including my own, Kritika. Kritika nakshatra. All throughout childhood and adulthood, I hear my parents tell the priest, Kritika, and I had no idea what it meant. Nakshatra is the term for lunar mansion in Vedic astrology, meaning it is the moon's position at the time of an individual's birth, which becomes their main star sign. Unlike in Western astrology, where the sun sign is the main identifier, in Vedic astrology, it is the moon sign. In Vedic astrology, there are 27 nakshatras compared to Western astrology, which has 12 zodiac signs. The main thing I notice, however, is that Western astrology has no links to religion, whilst Vedic astrology is deeply ingrained into Hindu religious philosophy and practices. Vedic astrology is used in temple rituals, naming ceremonies, marriages, festivals, and religious events. There is much debate within the astrological community over which is more reliable. For me, as someone born in a Western country and very much raised Sri Lankan and as a Hindu, I integrate both, as I find both to be of relevance in a different way. In Hinduism, there are 4 purusharthas, meaning 4 goals for humans to achieve whilst here. Moksha, meaning liberation. Dharma, meaning righteousness. Artha, meaning prosperity. And Kama, meaning desire. The word karma may ring a bell, because the Kama Sutra is derived from karma. For Kritika Nakshatra, individuals such as myself, our purushartha is kama. But it's not what you think. Kama is a Sanskrit word which refers to desire, pleasure, love, and enjoyment. As one of the Purusharthas, karma is a legitimate and important goal in life when pursued within the framework of dharma, moksha, and artha. These goals serve as guiding principles for living a meaningful, balanced, and fulfilling life. So here's what I keep coming back to. If Hinduism, our stories and philosophy, speak so openly about karma, desire, pleasure, love, as one of the 4 sacred aims of life, then why is it that within our communities, conversations about desire are cloaked in shame? Why is it sensuality, which is honoured in scriptures, treated as something forbidden in our homes? It's almost as if somewhere between temple and the dinner table, karma becomes taboo. Hinduism celebrates desire as divine, but our communities often suppress it. I was at a party not too long ago, deep in conversation with another South Asian girl. As you do, we got to talking about fashion. She told me how, on her way out that night, her mum had a few things to say about her outfit, outraged at what she was wearing. My eyes lingered on her outfit, a sparkly, full-length bandeau top, catching light with every movement, and a form-fitting draped skirt. It was perfect for her natural curves, and without wanting to sound cliche, she was glowing. As someone who used to throw on a giant trench coat over my outfit every weekend, teetering in my high heels as I walked to the train station, I know that feeling all too well. It usually comes from a place of protection, of wanting to shield us from judgment, but at the same time, it also reinforced it. The whispers at cultural events, the casual comments in living rooms about what another woman is wearing or how she carries herself, they're woven into our upbringing. And yet, when we talk about karma, we can't separate it from our body. Sensuality isn't abstract. It lives in the skin, in the way we move, in the clothes we choose, in how we allow ourselves to be seen. So I want to turn this question to you. When was the last time you felt fully in your body? Present, alive, and unapologetically yourself. How many times have you second-guessed what you're going to wear, worried it might be too much, too revealing maybe, too out there, too true? Is the image that you put out into the world the honest portrayal of you in your totality, or is it one wrapped in customs that aren't even an accurate depiction of culture and religion? When I visit the temple and stroll from deity to deity, what I see are beautiful goddesses draped in pieces of fabric that accentuate their feminine silhouette, abdomens and décolletage, exposed in all its beauty and adorned in layers of gold jewellery. When I think of the traditional outfit for Sri Lankan or South Asian women, it's a sari. A low-cut crop top and form-fitting skirt with a long piece of fabric wrapped tightly around a woman's body with multiple pleats at the centre. To me, it's a celebration of the divine feminine form and draping that allows for free natural movement of the female body. Kritika Nakshatra is ruled by Agni, the god of fire. It carries themes of passion, purification, cutting through illusion and living with intensity. People with Kritika energy are meant to speak on the raw truth of the human experience. Karma teaches us that this sensuality isn't indulgence. It's a fundamental spiritual need. As someone that's always felt deeply connected to seeing myself as a sensual individual, I hope every individual that desires to embody that does. Because on the other side of shame and suppression is a life that is radiant. One where you show up honoring who you are completely, inside and out. So how do you actually honor the concept of karma in your life? What does the healthy exploration of sensuality look like? Everyone should express sensuality in whatever way they are called to, but it's essentially anything that requires deep focus and integration of your senses. Some examples of this include immersing yourself in music, different forms of dance. I have a few friends that do pole dancing or belly dancing for fitness and even just for fun. Fine dining and food experiences, massage, aromatherapy, hair oiling and skincare rituals, touching different fabrics and textures, as different fabrics carry different frequencies, and that in itself is a topic I will revisit in a separate episode. Nature walks with the warm sun dancing on your skin, leaves brushing your arm, and water droplets falling onto your hair. Arts and craft like pottery making. If you've seen the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I know there are so many deeper layers to this conversation: Hinduism, women, desire, sensuality, threads that could unravel in lifetimes of stories and study. But this isn't a lecture, and I'm certainly not here as a religious educator or an expert on this topic. For me, this podcast is about something simpler, creating space for introspection and conversations, ones that usually stay hidden in our community that can maybe finally be spoken out aloud. If you're already embodying this energy and quietly stepping into it each day, I love that for you. But I'm saying this out loud for the women and the men too, who need the reminder. You don't have to flirt with the idea of femininity or sensuality. Instead, flirt with yourself. Desire your own body and fall in love with your own presence. Because when you honor yourself first, just maybe everything in your life, your relationships, your creativity, your confidence will flow from that place. Stepping away from Hinduism and South Asian culture for a moment, because I know that won't apply to everyone that listens. Because regardless of karma and all the teachings, there is so much more to this. It's the same message I continue to reiterate in past episodes, and that is, authenticity is everything. and acknowledging all parts of ourselves is necessary to be at peace with ourselves. So, I hope you wear the outfit in your closet that has been hanging there calling out to you. I hope you take up the opportunities to tantalize your taste buds. I hope you enroll in the pottery, dance, or pole class, because on the other side of tapping into your sensuality may be the beautiful, wholesome life you are yearning to experience, because I know this has been true for me. And with that, I leave you with this week's Serenade. The song is called Movement by Hozier.